Hi everyone, welcome back. So, in today's video we're just going to be making a little sim. So I'm just going to take you along on my process a wee bit and like how I make my female sims. I might do a video on male sims when I get a bit better at that, but right now I'm not the best at making them. They are improving slowly, which is good though. But right now I'm just going to show you my process for female sims, and this is basically what I do like every single day almost, or every couple of days. Usually what I'll do is I'll sit down at night and I'll either make 1 to 3 sims, I draft them on my Instagram, and then it's really easy to post. So I'm just going to kind of take you through my process. So I'm not sure why the menu's like this right now, but first things first, if you're making sims just in general, I 100% recommend CC. CC is literally the best thing to ever happen to me. I love it so much. So, CC hairs, I will be doing a video on where to get CC and my favourite creators, but these hairs are not by far better than EA's hairs, because EA's hairs are good. They're just not, like, you get kind of bored of them really quickly. There's not a lot of them. There's a lot more with custom content. Like, my game has trouble loading right here, which you can see. So I recommend downloading CC hairs, or just CC in general. But first things first, I'm actually going to do the face before we get onto that. I'm kind of jumping the gun already. These two types of eyebrows are my favourites, personally. For male sims and even female sims as well, I have these eyebrows, and some of them have little slits in them, which I think are really cool. But these are my favourite eyebrows. My favourites are probably, I always click on this one because it looks like a normal eyebrow and it's monobrow, which I might actually make a sim with a monobrow soon. Oh, I keep hitting my microphone also, so I'm sorry about that. But we're not going to make a sim with a monobrow today. I kind of want to make a blonde sim because I haven't made a blonde sim in a while, but I'm going to make the eyebrows a bit darker because for some reason I just think that looks nicer. Okay, so we've got the eyebrows, and on this sim the eyebrow shape's actually okay. I would probably leave it at that. I might adjust it later. Now for eyes, when I'm doing eyes, I always pick the eyes without the eyelashes on them because I use custom eyelashes, Kajiko eyelashes, and they kind of glitch with these. Sorry, I keep hitting my mic. They kind of glitch with these eyelashes, so I don't like using these eyes with these eyelashes. So I usually pick one of the ones without them. I think there is actually a mod to take off these eyelashes, which I'm gonna get soon. So yeah, I'll just pick one of these. We'll do these ones. These are kind of deep setted eyes. They are really nice. So what I do with my eyes is I usually twist them round to about here because for some reason I think that looks nicer, and then if you go into detail edit mode you can drag them out a wee bit, which I usually do, or I've been doing a lot recently, but you can kind of really do anything. I like my sims to be kind of unique because obviously I have an Instagram for my sims. I like them to look different, so my styles constantly changing as well because I make so many sims. This is just what I like doing right now, but it'll probably change. Also you can move, I never realised this till the other day when I was messing around, you can click on the white bit of the eye and kind of move them about with that, which I think's quite cool. And obviously you can change the size of the pupil. Is that a pupil? Yeah? Or am I being silly? No, the pupils. I don't know, you can change the size of the eye. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, so on to noses. I actually have, oh wait, before we move on to noses, I have custom eyes, and if you're downloading custom eyes, one thing I recommend is that you separate them from your normal CC folder, because I made the mistake a while ago of downloading custom content eyes and just putting that in with my normal CC, and now I can't find it. And I know there's I think it's like Maxis or The Sims 4 Studio or something, but I can't get that because I'm on a Mac, so be careful. I can't figure out who these eyes, like what creator I got them off, and now they're broken, these ones, and I can't remove them. And then there's these other eyes, which I like, but they don't really fit my CC style that well, and I can't figure out who created them. And then there's these ones, which I really like, but I don't want them because I just want these ones. So yeah, these eyes are actually by Vivi. I might link them down below because they're a pain to find, but they are literally my favourite eyes. And there's also a thing you can download with them that adds like heterochromia, which is in the skin details, which we'll go to in a second. And there's one where it adds little like more colours into the eyes, so you can get more like variations and stuff. So that's probably why they're my favourite eyes, is because you can do heterochromia. Plus they're like gorgeous, look at them. So I'm probably going to do a blue colour. I think we're going to go with this one. It's really pretty. Okay, nosies. For nosies, I've downloaded some presets here. But I usually just pick one of them, and I'll show you right now. I think I'll go with a preset today actually. Right, we're going to go with this one. And what I do is I usually just make like my Sims noses quite big here. And up here, I'm going to make this bit a bit larger to match this bit. Now, one thing I've noticed with nose presets is sometimes, like, you might look at this and think, like, it kind of looks like a wee bit funny. But I actually have nose overlays, which I'll show you in the skin details, which make them look a lot better. And the same thing for lips. I actually have presets as well, but I don't actually use them that much. Usually I use these lips. But I've been using other ones a lot more recently because obviously I make so many Sims, as I keep saying. Now we're just going to move on to like the jaw a bit. Usually I widen their face. If you just click up here, usually I widen their face a bit there, and then obviously you can do this. I'm in detail edit mode right now, which I think you can do by double clicking, but I always click that because I'm used to my game having quite a lot of lag. So yeah, that's the face of this Sim. Also, recently I've been giving my Sims nose bumps, which you can't actually see on my Instagram, but I think a lot of people have nose bumps, and I also think they're really cute, or just noses that are like a bit like that at the edge. And a lot of people are insecure about them, but I actually think they're very pretty, so that's why I do it to a lot of my Sims. For skin details, I scroll right to the bottom at the start because I like doing the nose preset first, just in case I need to change anything about the nose. And basically all these do is these shade them a bit. They make the nose more kind of structured. At first I didn't really like them that much because for some reason it made me think they looked alpha, but it really doesn't make them look alpha. They're really nice. Okay, these little ones here are for the eyes, and sometimes I'll use them if the eyes aren't actually set the way that I like them, but I think today I'm not going to use them. I'm also going to show you quickly. This is a heterochromia. In case you're not sure what heterochromia is, I'll just show you. And basically all that means is another eye's a different colour. And I think it's really pretty because it's really unique. And this wee thing here, which is also included in the whole Vivi thing, kind of gives like the eye another bit of colour. Some of them don't look like they're meant to be there, because obviously they're for different coloured eyes. Like this one actually could be there. I don't know if there's a good colour. These eyes are actually working with quite a lot of them, but sometimes they don't work. Just be aware of that. I also have little lip masks here, which I use sometimes, but not all the time. So, like, I really like that, so I might keep that actually, but I don't always use them. And these are little eye bags. I use them on like my older Sims. I really like them too. And I also have edges in skin details, but I also have them in tattoos as well. I really like them actually. And I think I'm going to give her little freckles because I've really been liking freckles recently. I might give her... Oh, that takes off her lip mask. That's the only thing. There is a mod you can get that tells you what skin detail goes on what part of the face, and I think I'm going to get it because it would be a lot easier for me. So I think we're going to choose these little freckles. Also, love these freckles because they're like all over the body as well. I'm gonna pick these ones because I haven't used them yet, but that's why I like them so much. Now this is like a game changer. Eyelashes right here. Now these ones, I think I'm just going to make the eyes even more angled. You don't always find the ones that go your eyes right away, that go with the eyes right away. Sometimes you need to have a wee look around. And then I'm just going to give her this wee skin overlay. And actually, if you do have alpha custom content, which basically just means realistic custom content, then you can get realistic skin overlays. There's also, there we go, I found one that's not intersecting, but this is actually cellulite, and it's like, I actually love it because it's so realistic, and so many people have cellulite. I wish it was kind of already in The Sims, to be honest. It didn't have to be a little overlay, but yeah, I love it because it's so realistic. Okay, hairs take me forever to choose, so I think I'm just going to do the body quickly before we move on to hairs, because otherwise I'll be there forever. Now skin tones, when I'm choosing skin tones, usually I choose ones on the warm or the neutral. I don't always choose cool skin tones unless I'm doing darker ones, because I think the lighter ones aren't that realistic. Some of them might be, like this one could be. I don't know, I find myself gravitating towards the darker skin tones in the cool section, and most of the skin tones that I choose are actually from the warm section, just because I think they look warmer. I want my Sims, I don't know how to explain it, I just like how they look more on my Sims. Okay, now for body, you can actually download these little presets as well, but I don't actually use them that much because I think it's my game. I actually put one on her today, I don't know why it's shown that. I put this one on her, but for some reason my game, like this side of it, I think they're broken. I think I need to download them. I don't think they should look like this, but I think they're meant to give her like hip dips, because obviously hip dips are a thing, and I feel like they should be on Sims naturally as well. But it only gives her it on one side really. I think it kind of works here. Maybe it's just the way she's standing and I'm just being stupid, but yeah. Okay, moving on to the hairs. So I love all these hairs that I'm scrolling past, by the way. I love every single one of them. Sorry, by the way, see if you keep hearing my water bottle going down, that's what it is. It's nothing else. But basically I'm scrolling down because I've used a lot of these hairs already, and I downloaded all of these ones recently and I really want to use some of them. Plus they're all curly and cute, so yeah. I think I want to cover like blonde hair. And then when I'm doing the hairs as well, sometimes I readjust the face a bit to suit the hairs. I think I'm actually going to give her this hair, which is crazy because I never pick hairs this fast, but I just know I want this hair. Okay, now these are another thing that you can download. I'm probably going to show them in my CC video. These are little edges. See, I find with this creator's hairs, there's not always like little baby hairs, because some creators do little baby hairs with their hairs. How many times can I say that? So I like actually adding these to some of them, because not all of the custom content ones have them, which is fine. They still look nice, but I like sometimes just adding it in. Okay, I think that works. Sorry, it's really awkward to try and put them on. Now this is like my other favourite part, is makeup. And for every day, I don't usually always give them eyeshadow, because it makes them, see if you give them eyeshadow for every day, which is fine, sometimes you make Sims that wear a lot of makeup, but I prefer giving them eyeshadow for formal because it makes them look more formal, if you get what I mean. If they're not wearing it in every day. I know that sounds silly. You can do whatever you want, okay? But that's usually what I do. I don't always give them eyeshadow. And if I do, it's usually something that's very simple like that. Okay, now for eyeliners, I absolutely love eyeliner. In real life too. I've actually run out of eyeliner in real life right now, and I'm very sad about it. But yeah, I downloaded a bunch of these ones and they're all so pretty. And I also I really want to make like a really artsy sim with some of these eyeliners because look how cool they are. I'll just go through some of them right now. Look at this green one. They're cool. I actually love this little eyeliner here. I don't know if it goes the best with her eye shape because her eyes are really deep set, but most of my sims, if not all of my sims recently, have had this eyeliner for formal because it makes their eyeshadow look darker and more dramatic. So yeah, I've been really liking that. But I think I'm just going to give her a little flick like that. So for bronzer, I actually have a few of them, but this one here is my new favourite because it doesn't intersect with the freckles. Now sometimes, depending on what freckles and what blusher, is this blush technically? I call it just says cheeks. But yeah, depending on what one you download, I'm just going to make her I'm getting distracted. It can sometimes glitch with the blush or whatever you call it, right? So just watch that. And usually I just give them one to kind of make them look more alive. Sometimes I actually give male sims blush just because I like rosy cheeks. I think they're cute. Okay. And then for lipstick, usually on like pretty much all of my outfits I give them this lipstick. I absolutely love it. It's more like a gloss. It's really cute. And for earrings, I have a habit of using the same things over and over again. I really like these little flowers. I think they're really cute. So we'll use them. And my favourite necklace, I'll just show you right now. But I don't usually give them necklaces for every day unless their tops are like low cut or something. Or they're like strapless, I think that's what it's called, yeah. I like this wee love heart. I give a lot of my sims that. I actually like this little necklace. I think it's really cute. And I like a lot of these necklaces. I like this one. I like the ones that are just really simple and they have a little bit in the middle. Like this one is my favourite necklace that I have. So yeah, but we're not going to give her any. And I downloaded a bunch of glasses by Praline. I don't have a lot of custom content from her because most of her custom content is alpha now, I think. Actually, I haven't checked, but I used to download her custom content for The Sims 3, so it's so weird seeing her name again because I haven't used her for so long. But even though our custom content is alpha, I still love it. Like, I love alpha custom content, but I choose to have Maxis because I just want my Sims to look similar to the ones in the world. Even though random townies are just a mess, I still want them to look similar. So that's the only reason I use Maxis, otherwise I would probably use Alpha. I don't have enough time to make over all the Sims townies and change them to Alpha. Now recently, for outfits I've been given, well, my female Sims anyway, I've been given them kind of like neutrally tops. Their styles have been kind of neutral recently, and that was inspired by, if you saw my last video was Instagram pics my Sims, and you guys asked for like a minimalist style, so now I keep doing that in my Sims because I think it's so pretty. I'll actually throw up, can I be bothered throwing up pictures? Yeah, I'll throw up a picture here of, or some pictures here of the outfits that I made that are kind of minimalist, just to give you an idea. I wasn't really that good at giving my Sims outfits when I first started, and now I'm a lot better, and that main reason is because 1, I make a lot of Sims, and 2, custom content has gotten so much better. Like, look at how beautiful all this stuff is. It's all beautiful. Especially, I don't know, something about these collections here just make me happy. Like, look at how beautiful everything is. Anyways, I think I'm gonna give her, I really want to make her like give her a cool style, but at the same time I don't know if she should be that like out there, so I'm just gonna give her this little yellow top and some jeans. Okay, I like these jeans. This outfit's really kind of basic, but it's cute, so sorry if you can hear my dogs. This is actually a nail polish. I love putting this on like all my female Sims. And usually for shoes I just give them a pair of trainers. And then I give them socks if you can see them. Because you can't really see them on this Sim, I'm not going to give her them. Okay, I'm just going to do the everyday outfit because I can't really, like, you get the gist of my thought process. So yeah, and if you want to get some inspo for the other outfits as well, I actually post daily on my Instagram. I'll put my Instagram in the description down below, so you can go and check it out if you want. And usually for traits, I just kind of give them whatever I'm feeling. And their name, I just kind of randomise. Rose is cute. Driver. Just any random name. I don't really spend a lot of time picking names because I don't have time to do that. And then I'll just give her like, we'll give her a Renaissance Sim, make her cheerful, creative. Usually I have like a wee rule that I give them 2 kind of positive traits and 1 negative-ish trait, so I make her jealous as well. And I will upload her onto the gallery, not the gallery, I will upload her onto the gallery as well, but I will put her on my Instagram with all her outfits completed. So if you want to see that, you can follow me there. But yeah, so that's my kind of thought process when I'm making Sims. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!